All right. So thank you guys for if you're watching, you are very much welcomed to this live stream. We are doing the 5 a.m. Monday watch. It's currently 5 14 a.m. And as always, this is the only place you need to be to get the direction for the week. Now, market has just opened. I think we are now almost 5 hours into market open. I don't um I don't trade market open per se, because at times market opens with a lot of uncertainties, and at least I try to wait at least 4 hours until the 4 hour candle close since the market open, so that we try to see what happened. Now, today being a Monday, as our culture, or rather as what we've been doing, um, it is always to check what happened previously. Remember, when we close our laptops on Friday, that is always it. On weekend, we don't bother looking at the charts and everything, just refresh and everything. So when we closed our charts on Friday, that was it. It's the first time I'm actually opening this laptop after Friday. So I want to look at what maybe transpired, see if some new levels were unlocked and everything that was there to be there. All right. Now, this is actually what happened. We are trying to carry forward some of these analysis to see what happened. But last week was a good week generally, as evidenced here. If you go to last week, we had a couple of trades that we analyzed, a couple of markets, and so far they've been reacting so well. This was BTC. BTC I did not trade, but actually I was just looking at it. I want us to see what the numbers gave us on paper. This BTC, we got this trade. I talked about this one, about this buy from here to the supply, and it really happened. I think I called that buy live here in the market. Then again, we got the nice sell setup, which was about a clean 5 RR setup. But BTC, it was just on the testing stage. I did not trade it, but I think now I'll start trading it because it was really aligning with my trading style. XAUSD, it was also a nice fellowship with it. I'd say that we got these moves, although there was PPI, we got the moves. As you can see, the moves were caught and everything was nice last week on XAUSD. If you go to USD card, I think we did not have any move here per se. Price has been no, we had, but we missed this move. No, you actually didn't miss because our entry criteria was not met. So we were supposed to sell from there, but see, our entry criteria was not clearly met. So we did not trade uh, that pair. But you can see it gave us also a very nice reaction to the downside. AUDSD, we also had a nice run here. Was supposing we wanted to sell. No, yeah, wanted to sell there. I think the price bought away. I'm not sure, but the price bought away. We did not get this sell entry. And we sold here to get hit stop loss. So I took pattern in E. So price bought away, but finally it came to this great zone, support zone, and we're expecting some sales. And I think the sales are still active, we're just waiting for the price to come back to the fair value gap or order block before you can take those sales. So that was on AUD USD. Card JPY, I think it did not really have any trade. I know this one was there was no any reactions per se on the market. Euro USD gave us a very nice reaction, and I want to categorically say that we had a good one. All right. First of all, starting the week, um, this was actually was Tuesday. And see for our time frame Tuesday, price was reacting at this zone, so we're expecting to see maybe a reaction back to this zone before price pulling up, and it's exactly what happened. when I saw these rejections on this zone on a 1 hour time frame. And you can see sometimes Euro USD can be slow. Imagine, guys, look at this. This was Tuesday, actually Tuesday morning, because last week I started my life from a Tuesday morning. This was Tuesday morning. There was rejection here. Imagine later on Thursday, we still had the reaction, and only for the price to start moving when on Friday, I guess. I think this was Friday. Now look at what happened here. The price ticked all over my everything, and price really melted down. I think this was Friday. It wasn't Friday, but I did not enter this trade. Actually, here was 4RR already. Price gave us more close to 8RR. 806. I'll check in the market. Now I did not enter this trade. I did not enter this trade, and I'm saying there was no reason at all why I did not enter the trade. There was no any reason at all. That's what I'm saying here. There was no any reason. I should have entered in a better way, but at times it happens. We crucify ourselves, but we are human beings at times. Yeah, we're emotional beings. Uh, Sometimes you just accept and love your mistakes. That's trading. That was trading is. Now this one, I think I called out this trade with you guys on live GBP AUD that Tuesday morning, I guess, and we envisioned this movement from here to here, then selling down, and clearly you can see the move happened. Although I did not capture that buy movement because I failed to have a fair value gap as part of our entry criteria. Remember, maybe I normally nowadays I'm normally strict on my entry criteria. Even if one is missing, I'll not enter the trade. So we did not get that one, but now we are looking on Friday. It was kind of giving us a very good sell momentum. But again, we want to make sure that this fair value gap is respected. Remember, this buy was more of a retracement to the supply. You see, it was more of a replacement to this plan. You can see price came and also cleared liquidity above it, as you can see clearly here. See, price came to clear liquidity, sweep this liquidity over this particular place. You can see I'm calling it a whoo reaction because it was a good reaction, but we missed the trade because it did not actually meet all the my entry criteria. So that was the USD USD has been there. I think we don't get a trade on that, but we still have some market continuation to be able to look at and expect what's going to happen. So guys, that's what transpired, I think, a lot for the better part of next week. This is just DXY. I just an implication for that one that very soon we may be looking for a weaker dollar in that particular perspective. Now, having said that, you can see how last week was. We had done a couple of trades that were a couple of moves that we got, but we did not trade for the BTC, for the gold, for the USD card, AU, A, A, AUDSD, Euro USD, and GBP AUD. These are the couple of trades that we got. Although did not manage to trade all of them as expected. So yesterday week was one of the week that I took least number of trades. I think the only trade I took was on gold. I think so. I had one half of my account that I did not trade at all. So having said that, we go what we normally do always. It's called a weekly report. A weekly report. What normally has this. Took only one trade. Imagine the whole week only took one trade. Missed a couple of very good setups. We took only one trade, missed a couple of very good setups. Um, what else happened last week? Oh, by the way, missed. Actually, I missed two trading days. Missed two trading days. Not even two. But then last week, I think I only traded on that Tuesday. And I looked at the market. Wednesday, I woke up at 5, and that was it. The rest of the Wednesday and Thursday, if clearly you can see, we were not live. And that's why actually we're missing this trade. We missed two trading days completely for no valid reason. I got trade on Monday, actually not even two, three, three. I did not trade on Monday. I did not trade on Wednesday. I did not trade on Thursday. Thursday I was free but doing nothing for no valid reason. All right. I think these are some one of the reasons that costed me most of whatever happened, because the only trade I took, I think it was on Tuesday, and that was it. That was it. That was it. So having said that, market has so far opened. We are now live. What has happened has happened. Now we go to the new week. Sour sour. So what happened has happened. We now go to the new week. We are in week 3 now, and now we have to be more lethal, especially for this week. So this Monday morning, I always not like really trade, because I really want to see the market direction from the London session going forward. So we'll be trading mostly in the New York session. So I'll be here live from 4 p.m. today. 4 p.m. we'll be live here, live trading. Sawa. So if you want to see exactly the market structure, exactly every other thing, what you're looking at in the market and everything, will be here at exactly 4 p.m. Don't miss that live stream. We're going to set the bar for the week. This week is going to be crazy, because we're looking forward to have almost 3 sessions every day. So the first one has happened right now. The second one is going to be the most important at 4 p.m. up to about 6 p.m. The next one will be from about uh from about 9 9 to around 10:30. Also come back to see what's happening. And we start Tuesday. Our Tuesday will start a bit early, from about 1 a.m. Shivi, or 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Shivi. So we're going to start our Tuesday, and we're going to be busy throughout the day. Are you together? So these are the sessions that we don't want to miss. This week's video, we're going to be very lethal, because this week we're targeting crazy targets. We have to pass our pro farm account, and my target actually and my prayer is that we pass the two phases in 1 week. I know it's possible. Can you say an amen? Say amen. It's possible, right? Good. So it's possible we're going to pass it. But now for this session, just want to set the bar for the week. The market already opened, and it has not opened with the crazy gaps, as you can see. Looking at euro USD, I mean this gold, looking at gold, I see gold has opened. If you remove this zone here, uh, if we remove the zone there, you can see how gold has opened. Gold has opened with of course those are break also here to the downside. One thing that I'm learning, actually I'm learning not to chase money, that you must wake up at market open, you must do what and what. No, I'm learning not to chase these markets, because that's the worst thing you can do in your life. So you had a break or structure to the downside, and gold is likely going to react to this supply zone that I've marked here. Supply zone has been marked there. So if you go to the 1 hour time frame, the picture is even clearer. Swap liquidity scamming also. So this one calculates the target liquidity. So what's going to happen just like in a quick up close, but see gold coming to sweep this liquidity here. So these are the kind of moves that are going to happen when it comes to gold, and I'm seeing that movement um, happening. But it might take time, but we're going to look at that. But that's actually my ultimate movement for gold for today. About 40 units. Then from there, being a breakout structure, perhaps now we might expect if we're going to respect this zone, let's might expect to sell back to 39 forward you go. So 5 and all that. Or it's going to be that one. Remember, this move actually originates all the way from here. From here. So market can actually even come to these levels, and we see in a downtrend. So these levels are also not forgotten. Price can also come to this level because you see this move with a move, this one here. Um, now market broke the structure. Now market is coming. Of course, there's going to be a reaction here because of the M pattern, but market can still come to this level until this level here. This actually is the protected high, right? So it's a very good opening ground for gold. But we're going to wait to see what's going to happen for the DXY. I think um, it still carries more of last week's DNA. If you ask me, I still see no difference. It still carries more of last week DNA. If price can react there, then might having some push downs. I think the rest also should be happening for euro. What I was telling you, look at the trade that we missed. This was the expectation. So I'm really looking forward for euro to push a little bit down before uh, before realizing that it can pull up. Okay, so that's the expectation on euro. We still have some liquidity resting below it. They're still carrying last week's DNA, but at 4 p.m. we'll be able to see. But I think that one will not be able to change. Same to this one. Really looking for some buys on this one. Still carrying last week's DNA. This one, we'll look at it in the evening. No DNA for last week. But when I say carrying last week DNA, what I mean, guys, is that his analysis is still the same. I still view the market as I was viewing it last week. Nothing has changed. All right, that's what I mean. Say that it still carries last week's AUDUSD. Carries still part of last week's DNA coming to the zone. But now this one, I think I'm a bit on it because I don't want the idea of it. I'm looking at DXY from its angle, so I'll be able to look at it clearly. This one we'll be speaking about it next week. I mean at 4 p.m. today. I did not have a DNA from last week. Same to all this. I'm just taking you through what happened last week. Same to this one. Euro NSD failed to impress me. This one has some DNA from last week, and we're going to look at it clearly. This one also is carrying some DNA from last week, and I can see my market is approaching where I want it to approach. With a liquidity sweep, market structure shift, markets coming to my fair value gap or something. If we go there, we're going to have some crazy sales. So it still carries more of last week's DNA. Carries more of last week's DNA. So you're not boarding it. Huh? If you have all these as a 4RR, we will take that trade. This one, think this one is going to be a new analysis today in the evening. This one carries last week's DNA. If it so comes back to the zone, we pray it comes there. This one, it did not impress me last week quite well. Same to this one. Like UJ for a long time has never impressed me. I think I don't know since when. Since this my movements, it has never impressed me. Since these days. Yeah, UJ for a long time has failed to really impress me because you can see how markets, if you look at how this market has been moving, it has not been impressive by the way at all. Okay, tell me, have you been getting interest on this since these days? Actually, since this year, it just been moving in a way that did not please me. So left it. All right, good. So this one I've been really been moving with it, but I guess high time I'm going to have a new look on it. GBJPY going to have a clear look also on it. Nasdaq, uh, Nasdaq, there's something I'm still discussing with my broker. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out what's happening with it, but I think it's impressive because yeah, I can see the way it's respecting zones. Like right now, we know it's going to come back here. Sawa sawa, that's the zone. With a break of structure. Nasdaq is something is one of the pair that I'm still trying to study it, especially in terms of taking my entries because the other time I was in this entry, I realized that from trading view I'm risking only $100. When it comes to MT5, I realize I'm putting myself into a risk of about $800. So I closed that trade very fast. So, but yo, let's see. We're expecting to see market coming to this zone here. If it comes, it'll be a good thing. And actually, it has already given us the entries that we need with a market structure shift. Liquidity shift, market structure shift, and a retracement into. Did you have that? A very good retracement there. So it's a trade that is actively on, if you ask me. Although it may miss by a few pips, that's going to be our target. Stop loss. Stop loss there. So these are the active trade, but I want to see how it's reacting there. I don't want to be in a hurry to take that trade because I've told you what's happening in that trade. Sawa, but look at that. Nimeshawa pia kale kabai kadogo kako hapo. This one again, I'm already so looking at it to understand it better. And also same to BTC. We got that sell nicely, but I'm still looking at it to see how BTC is reacting and how it is behaving. Sawa. That is it. So guys, as you can see, we don't have any so urgent active trade from last week, and this the essence of having to look at Monday open. All right, let me now use some wisdom. When you want to go long or go find this industry, number one thing you're not supposed to do it is to copy what other people are doing. Go with what works for you. Whether you're in debts in forex, whether you are there, that actually if there is somebody who has pressure to make money right now, it's me. I have a deal that has to happen by 23rd of August. I have it. But I cannot just come here and try to force the markets my way. I cannot be just here to be trading every other thing that I see. Monday open, I'm there. Market just open, I want to run away with the markets. Going up and down, going up and down. No. At least trade something that's substantial, make your crazy money. When you have money in your main trading account, and you can afford now to deposit some other small money in others, in some small accounts to be playing around with scalping of market open and everything, that's nice. But if you want to do something substantial, please take time, get good rates. Do you know actually with a 50k account, for example, if you get funded with a 50k account, in a week if you get three quality trades giving you 3 RR, you are very far. You are very far. You are very far. Because if you're going to risk 500 per trade, that's 1%, you're going to end up with almost 5k or even more in a week. So think about that and let me know in the comment section what do you know. So this week actually our target is to get funded. So it means this week by any means we need to make 6k. We are going to make 6k this week. Believe with me, we are going to make 6k for the trading this week only. 6k is realistic, is achievable. Sawa sawa? Yeah. So that is more to it. It was not in my intentions to keep you so much in this video. It was just Monday open to make sure that we have watched the market. We know what the week is looking like. So when we go about doing our things here and there, we have an outlook of how the week should be and how the week is going to look like. But we're going to meet here back at 4 a.m. So what am I saying 4 a.m.? But 4 p.m. We need to be here at 4 p.m. to see exactly what we are looking at. But if you want to do some more scalps, you can scalp this buy. Even from where it is here to somewhere about here, you get some coins here and there, so you can do the scalping of the buy because those buys actually are going to happen. All right, yeah, I'm telling you, this buy from here to here, be rest assured price will buy to that level, but we are there. So want to take some sure clear trades at this moment. So market has opened with no pressure, and that's some of the things that me I like seeing when market opens with no or less pressure. I'm just getting an alert that AUDSD has gotten to my zone. That's the alert that I'm getting, but I want to be very careful with this alert. So because with the market, I could agree with market structure here, but this actually is more of an inducement. I think gonna place after this inducement here. Yeah. Inducement. So we shall have a look at that particular zone. Okay. I think Zaza is a move on there. You see that is weakening. I see this is the one that is weakening. I think also gold is being pushed up a bit because of the saw weakening of USD. Why is USD weakening at 5 a.m.? But anyway, we'll wait and see. This one I'm really looking forward for price to choop. All right, so guys, that is it. That is it. See you in the next one. Yeah, today we've had the shortest time here. So this has been the shortest live stream, only 30 minutes. Guys, only 30 minutes, guys. Okay, that is it. Uh, but at least we've learned something. We've had our tujaanza wiki kama maziwa mala, tumeanza wiki vizuri, si ndio? Good. So see you on the next one. Bye.